Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Lando from The Snap, coming at you with another What to Do With video. And today we're talking about Calvin Ridley, Jacksonville wide receiver, and what to do with his inconsistent production at the position. I'm going to get into everything, so make sure to like this video and comment down below. If you have a question about Calvin Ridley or anyone for that matter, get me in the comments. I'll try to give you the best advice I can to start the right player, sit the right player, and trade the players you need to trade. Give me the packages, the details, everything in the comments. While you're here, smash that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. So let's get into Calvin Ridley. He's been really inconsistent. A great week 1 against Indianapolis, and then this past week against Indianapolis, a bad performance. 8 targets, only 4 receptions, 30 yards. That's not what we want to see from what we thought was going to be a top-tier wide receiver in the league. Now, the only risk level right now with Calvin Ridley is going to be the injury to Trevor Lawrence. If he's banged up, a knee injury, expected to play, maybe you don't see him extending plays, and maybe that's limiting the downfield targets for Calvin Ridley. He is seeing a decent amount of deep targets. He's got 7 so far this year. So maybe it's going to be more slot play for Ridley. And he is seeing 62 slot snaps this season, which is pretty good, which could help his PPR production. If Trevor Lawrence needs to get the ball out sooner, maybe you see some more Ridley targets and good for his fantasy production. But I do think Calvin Ridley is a trade for target right now. If you have him, hang on to Ridley. If you don't, I think this is a really good buying opportunity. After a bad week against Indianapolis, I do think I would be trying to trade for him. He should be pretty easily attained right now because of his inconsistent nature. So trying to package a couple players together. Right now with all the injuries and bye weeks, it's easier than ever to try to get better players on your team. So trade 2 depth pieces and try to get the better player. That's a really good strategy right now, especially with the injuries at the position. Christian Kirk, I think, is a really consistent player. Very solid player. If you have him on your team, he's a every week flex play, no question about it. But Ridley is the player I want, if it's not ETN, I guess, in that offense. So trade for Ridley if you can. Let me know in the comments what you're trading for him. And while you're here, stay tuned to the channel. I've got What to Do With segments coming out every single week, and we go live on Sundays for your last minute start sit questions. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.